United States condemns Nigeria's Twitter ban. The US says the ban sends a poor message to its citizens, businesses, and investors. The US government said the ban undermines Nigeria's ability to exercise their fundamental freedoms. On Friday, June 4th, 2021, the federal government of Nigeria suspended Twitter operations in the country 2 days after the social media company took down President Muhammadu Buhari's tweet. In the tweet, the president had made reference to the 1967 Civil War and also threatened to deal with secessionist agitators in the language they understand. On Friday, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, while announcing the ban, gave the persistent use of the platform for activities that are capable of undermining Nigeria's corporate existence as a reason for the suspension of Twitter operations in Nigeria. The ban triggered outrage in the country as Nigerians mocked and criticized the government of President Muhammadu Buhari and also accused his administration of misplaced priority. In its reaction, the US government, in a statement on Saturday, June 5th, 2021, said the ban sends a poor message to its citizens, businesses, and investors. The statement added that the path to a more secure Nigeria lies in more, not less communication alongside concerted effort towards unity, peace, and prosperity. Yes, the message sent a wrong signal, bad, sends a poor message to its citizens, businesses, and investors. What does that tell you? And they are shouting, they have been shouting, yes, Twitter did not, cannot bring its headquarters to Nigeria. With this your character, Gaba Adamu was blowing out, spitting fire that Twitter did not bring their headquarters, they took it to Ghana. A lot of companies who have been in Nigeria, who were even Nigeria before now, since these governments came on board, they've all gone back to Ghana. And they are still going to Ghana. The ones that are coming to Africa, they are going to Ghana. And I think at that time, all of them were making noise. Oh, it does not matter. Let them go. But now they are crying. They are dying in silence. So that is the reason why, I'm sure that is the reason why, because of all the pepper body. So that is why they are coming out to say, oh, this and this and that. They don't even do. Of course they know, because they know it's not going to affect them. They can go outside and borrow money. Once they borrow the money, they will share it among themselves, because most of the money they have been borrowing, people cannot really account for it. You can't even justify the reason why they are borrowing, because they are borrowing to fund their lifestyles. They don't even know that. Oh, they will tell you, forget it, and you cannot do anything. And people are still tweeting. People are still tweeting. They will not understand. They believe that it is nothing, because they believe they rely on crude oil. Well, American governments have no right to dedicate to Nigeria governments on the issue. Let American government defend their former president's issue with a Facebook. What is this one saying? But you beg them for harms. Yes, now. Oh my goodness. Mr. Dedicate, the Trump banned Facebook when its account was even removed. Or it tweet, what did he ban Facebook? Okay, now Twitter, thank you, and the devil that pushed the cow to make such comments. Thank you. May you do more. The whole world is now seeing what Nigeria government, or how Nigeria government has been maltreating the Southeasterners. Biafra will stand, no going back. The US should walk and talk. Ban Buhari from entering the US. Send him to appear in Hague after his tenure in Nigeria in 2023 to answer for crime against humanity is perpetrating through his Janjaweed Fulani kinsmen in Nigeria. There was nothing bad about the president's tweet. All the remarks entailed was that the youth seemed not to know how terrible war was. That was why they were fomenting trouble and calling the war. Those of them that took part in it would not allow the disgruntled elements to create problems for others. Federal government action of suspending Twitter in Nigeria is just very childish, very, very childish, honestly. All Nigeria government officials and their children should also be banned completely from entry US. Visa ban for Buhari and his cohorts. I think if care is not taken, Twitter will be dictated to various governments in the world. Twitter is wrong to have blocked Buhari over a non-committal statement against national security threat. true that we are all angry against Buhari for not handling the security threats effectively, but that should not make us to sell our sovereignty to Twitter. What are this person talking about? Who is Buhari? Do you know Buhari? Who is Buhari in the first place? What are you talking about? Is it your company? So if they remove Buhari from Twitter, or and in the first place they did not even remove him, they remove his tweets. So what is now the big deal about it? If they don't use Twitter, can't they use any other thing? It's Twitter the only platform that can be used. It is really childish. Is Twitter the only thing that they can use? When this man was removed from Twitter, he was just uprooted. The former president Donald Trump was uprooted from Twitter. Did the world collapse? Was the man not even? We are still hearing from the man. It is really, really childish if you look at it, irrespective of how they feel. That is their own cup of tea. People said they don't like what he said. So does it mean that they remove Twitter, Buhari's tweet from the post or from the Twitter, whatever? So does it mean it now makes him not to be the president of the country? I don't understand what these people are really up to. I guess you can deactivate yourself from it and use other platform, or you create your own platform. You create your own social media platform. After all, they will tell you that Nigeria is a sovereign country. Nigeria is this and that, is a giant of whatever. Then you create your own platform and you begin to disseminate this. And they tell you that you should not, you can use your NTA, you can use your whatever. I don't even know why they go all of that. That is to tell you it's far more than what we are saying. Well, now only comment they delete to not his Twitter handle. Which kind of can be this one? Well, there's nothing I have not seen or heard in this so-called Buhari government. Nigeria is a fake country. How I wish President Trump is still in power. Trump is banned on Twitter. Don't say be ignorant. Come to think of it, what have Nigerians benefited from the visionless government? Pains, despair, hunger, bloodletting, sickness, violence, poverty, insecurity, enmity, division, sadness, hopelessness, dissolution, death, and the likes of this from the litany of woes affecting the country under Buhari. Is this the suspension of Twitter the next priority? I don't know. Is the suspension of Twitter the priority? As if you cannot propagate your, what is it called? Propagate your, what is it called? Your message. You cannot propagate your message again aside a Twitter. Create your own platform and see whether it's going to be successful and go with it. So what is all this all about? He's just very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I don't even know why they are just bothered. Use another platform if you know that Twitter is not there for you. And they didn't even ban him, or they didn't even remove him from Twitter. They only removed that tweet and they are crying. That is to tell you that they have ulterior motive. So they are just using opportunity to hang on that. But I don't think Twitter is even going to be perturbed by that.